Thomas Collectibles, you expect to find videos about collecting Thomas Collectibles. I would love it if you want to railways. Okay, I got you guys. Today we're going to be ranking Thomas Wooden Railway, and disclaimer boys, I can guarantee this will upset a lot of you. Now this is only going to be 1992 to 1994 trains and accessories that made it to the market. No prototypes, no unreleased items, just market toys. If y'all like this video, please leave a comment below and I will do more videos like this. For those who are new here, welcome to the party. Let's get started. The first train for today is going to be the white-faced Troublesome truck. I'm not going to lie to you, I personally think the white-faced Troublesome truck is just a regular old truck, not too rare, not too common, just an average Joe truck. The white-faced Troublesome truck pops up on eBay around, I'd say, once a month kind of deal. But don't get me wrong boys, this white-face is a high-valued man. And reason why I say that is he knows what he's worth. If you go through eBay, you'll realize that he is 800 bucks. Holy smokes! You want a piece of wooden truck that costs 800 bucks? Oh my god. With that being said though, let's put the white-faced Troublesome truck at around C. Now when I say it's a C, I'm only talking about the loose ones that's in the market. I'm not talking about new in the box because you rarely find them. For those, it's like finding a diamond from your backyard, and that will probably go into S tier. Now, what I believe people chase after in life is things that you can't have in life. And for me, those are Benjamins. Not a lot of people know about these, and what that means is that it is hella rare. You know when your girlfriend starts talking about this guy friend he has, and she's like, yeah, don't worry about him, he's just a friend. Well, Benjamin is that guy friend that your girl says not to worry about. Some of these Benjamins are easier to find, some are just impossible. So it's in between S and A, so I'll just give it a A+. Alright, here we go boys. You might ask, Thomas Collectibles, why did you blur this train? Well, I have a story about this, and because I admit defeat, I am going to put this in S tier. So, I have a friend. Yes, I do have friends guys. Let's just call him Sam. So, Sam and we were having a conversation, and one day I decided to be like, Sam, I'm looking forward to this train man, but it just doesn't pop on eBay man. Do you know how rare it is? Well, Sam tried to make me feel better. He's like, dude, that's not rare at all man. Like, it pops up on eBay once every year or so. Like for me, I was lucky and I was able to get 5, and out of those 5, one actually turned out to be a Percy face. Well, no shit, I believe you Sam, I believe you. Now some of you guys probably know what this train is already, and you are right, it is the flat magnet 1994 Peter Sam. Well anyways, let me tell you this, ever since our conversation, I have never ever seen a flat magnet Peter Sam pop up on eBay. It is rare Sam, and that is a fact. Now do I have this train? Great question. I have a Peter Sam with a 92 magnet, so simple answer is kinda. I almost have it, but not quite. Alright, next up on the list is Donald and Terence. Now, Donald and Terence is not rare because of the trains itself. It's also not rare because of the 1992 box. But it's rare because of that goddamn labels that's on top of the box and bottom of the box. Now, Donald going up to 1,200. Holy smokes, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. That is just the craziest thing I've ever heard, but it's true. It's rare. With that being said though, I've seen around 2 to 3 Donalds throughout the past year, around 3-4 Terences. So I would have to give it around a B tier for this. It is rare, it's true, but eventually if you're looking for it, you guys will find it. Next up on the line, we have the cow on the line. Get it? Line. Okay, anyways, don't get me wrong, I love my cows. Normally, I would rate my cows at a higher tier, but remember, this is just my personal opinion. This isn't like the overall dead set presidential goddamn rating, okay? So I do know that these are rare, but I truly think it doesn't deserve a full B tier. I would have to go a little lower than B. It's not quite a C because it's much more rare than the white face, that's true. So I'll rate it a B minus. Now, if we're talking about the lime green tree count on the line that's inside of the set of 5 sign box, that is a different animal. You deserve an S tier for that. Let's talk about Sticker, Bill, and Ben. For those who don't know the story behind this, Sticker, Bill, and Ben happened because the pad printing machine that they were supposed to use for Bill and Ben got delayed. So in the meantime, they decided to use a sticker on the Bill and Ben's until the machine arrived. Now, there are 2 reasons why Sticker, Bill, and Ben are rare in my personal opinion. First reason is it was a short production run. Now, second reason is what do we do with our toys as kids? We play around, we probably throw it, we probably manhandle it, you know, all these good things. And what happens when you manhandle the Bill and Ben's? Their stickers are probably most likely destroyed. Well, I know I would have destroyed it. Back in the days, I used to piss my mom off by applying my scissor skills on my bed sheets or the couch. With that in mind, think of what I can do to that Bill and Ben as a kid. Exactly. With that being said, I'll have to put this around A minus, and reason why it's a little lower than expected is because I've seen this pop up on eBay a few times. Conditions were not good, but you do see them. You know what? Let's actually demote it down to like a B plus, a little lower than A minus. Painted eyes. So for those who don't know what painted eyes are, for some earlier productions, faces had a layer of white paint before they painted the pupils. Can't tell the difference? Well, it took me a whole month to understand this concept, so you are not alone. You know, I could just be blind too. Now, after understanding this concept, I came up with my own conspiracy theory on why some are painted. Again, these are not facts, but just my thoughts. I believe back in the days, people who manufactured Thomas trains in the US were probably paid hourly, most likely part-time. Now, if you're part-time, but still trying to put the food on the table for your family, I think it's reasonable to say your natural instinct would be to extend those hours. I believe in extending those hours, you need to do something. And what better thing to do than to hand paint those cute faces? Okay, you're right. It's a stretch. Despite what you think though, I personally think painted eyes are fantastic and it shows true craftsmanship. And if you want to own a piece of art, this is the train for you. I think I'm going to put the painted eyes at about C tier. Nah, I think it should be a D tier. It's a little more common than the white face. Hard to find them new, but it is possible. You know, painted eyes is definitely not a bottom tier train once it comes to rarity. It's not too rare, but it's not bottom tier. You know what a bottom tier train is? The Troublesome brake van. Listen. I know it's a fan favorite, but I'm not too much of a fan because I think it's a little too expensive for what you're getting. Remember fidget spinners? Everybody would just spin them around until you go nuts. Or Popeye's chicken sandwiches. People literally queued to stand in line for the sandwiches. I feel like the brake van is similar. It's a trend and a bit too overrated. You see them every day on eBay now and then. It would have been a C tier if we were doing tier lists out of all the 1992s and 1994s, but because we're doing a tier list out of the best, I'm sorry Mr. Brake Van, but you have to go to F. It's like that straight A student from a small high school that goes to Harvard, but at Harvard he's like a C student. Again, similar to the white face, I'm only talking about the trains. New in the box is like trying to find a needle from a haystack. Oh, okay. Instant system sets are fun. Now, I've seen a lot of 12 pieces, 22 piece set, but 35 and 50, where are you, my man? I need you. Now, once you buy one of these bad boys, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're officially addicted to Thomas and you need help. Some people might think that as a bad thing, but I don't, because you know what? I was cold sweating excited when I first got my hand on these babies, and one Thomas train ain't gonna get me that high, and at the end of the day, I have a good collection because of that decision. These sets truly have my heart, and I want to give the Instant Set 1 a D, 22 a C, and then the 35 and 50s S tier. Door Outline Percy. This is probably the most rarest train you will ever see. I have no words for this train. Just immaculate. I just love it. Now, I've never really seen a Door Outline Percy getting posted on eBay. However, I know a lot of collectors owning this piece of art. Seriously, dude, how do y'all find it? I don't know. Now, Door Outline has two variants. One of them has painted eyes and one does not. In most cases, or in all cases, I would say painted eyes are always the rarer train, except for this one. I believe the unpainted version is a lot more rare because I've seen around 10 unpainted stacks among the collectors, and out of the 10, only 2 of them were regular eyes. So because of that, I'm going to give the painted door stack an A, the unpainted eye a S. Alright, the 3 tender packs. I feel like there's a lot of confusion going on with the 3 tender packs. Definitely is one of the more confusing pieces from this list because it's hard to understand. In regular human eye, it may look like a regular tender from Henry, Gordon, and James, and you know, I saw it the same as well. But after diving into this rabbit hole, I soon realized that there is something special about this tender. Anybody know what it is? Well, that's right, boys. These tenders have staples on the bottom, but not just that, but they are darker. Now this is hard to rate because I feel like I've seen a couple of Henrys and James tenders in the market that are dark and stapled, but man, the dark Gordon is extremely hard to find. If you find one, give yourself a pat on the back. That is not easy. Not impossible, but hard. So I'll have to give it a B plus because it's reasonable. And reason why I rate it a little lower is I feel like with time it is possible to make your own 3 tender pack. So around B plus. You know what? Let's put it at a B. Alright, next we have Annie and Clarabel. Well, these boys are not easy to find, especially if you're looking for a mint condition. Despite that, I do see the tall open windows popping up 4 to 5 times a year, so I'll put it around C+. You know what? Let's give him more credit and put him at B-. For the 3D faced one, again, it's hard to find them new, but there are too many old ones out there. So for that, it definitely deserves a D. Let's put him down to E tier. Okay, track adapters and set of 5 signs. The reason why I put them together is because I feel like it's one of those things you will only appreciate if you're a true collector. I've been looking for these babies for the longest time and you never see them. I was only able to get them because a collector was able to let one go for me. I've seen some signs that are out of the box and adapters out of the box, but I've never seen them in the box. Believe it or not, there are 3 different label variants for these adapters. This is my bias towards the adapters, but I'll have to put this in the A tier. For the signs, I'll put it around B tier. Now, I didn't really acknowledge the gravity of how rare the No-Tech Snafford Express coach is. This was until I saw these boys going up to $600 on a bidding war. Too many people were offering me their No-Tech Snaffords and I feel like I didn't take it too seriously. But with that being said, I think we should give some respect to the name and give it a good C+. Alright, let's talk about Unpainted Snacks. I used to be so hyped about these boys, but I'm sort of over that phase. I still do need the Unpainted Eye, Unpainted Stack James, but I have a feeling I will have it in my collection one day. It's like that crush you had as a kid, but after you become friends, you're sort of over that crushing phase and just want to be friends kind of deal. With that being said, Unpainted Stacks are amazing and still one of my favorites, and it is rare. Possibly similar or even more rare than the white face, so I'll have to give this one a C+. Boys, last one we have is the 1994 figures. Now 1994 figures are mystical creatures, and reason why I say it's mystical is you don't see new in the box 1994 figures at all. Other 1994s are more common among the community, but for some reason these figures don't pop up so often, especially new in the box. My educated guess on these is that as a parent, you don't go to a toy store and be like, oh man, these wooden blobs of figures are so cute, my kid's gonna absolutely love it. No, they don't. They go there and buy trains or even other stuff like tracks and buildings that are functional. Now diving into my conspiracy theory, I'm guessing that their sales of figures from 1992 were bad and they had to roll it out to 1994. And after selling the rest, they made a little more 94 decaled and the printed ones, but limited amounts because sales were bad. You can find these figures in the 100-piece set, but new in the box are so hard to find. If you guys have the 1994 set of 4 workmen, please leave a comment below. I've never ever seen one before. I want to know how it looks like. With that being said, I'll give this a B+. You know what? Let's give it an A because it is rare. I just don't see them around, and I don't know a lot of people who actually own these new in the box. This is gonna do for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more of my videos, links are going to be down below. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.